everyone, it's Diana Marchand from Raw Foods Made Simple, and today I'm going to show you how to make some chocolate truffles. These things are really easy to take with you if you really want something sweet and you don't want to pick something up on the go that's highly processed. So what I've done is I've ground down some nuts a little bit. I used pecans and almonds. That's just what I had. I love the taste of pecans and chocolate. So I put them in the food processor. First of all, I soaked them for a few hours, and then I dehydrated them a bit to dry them. If it's too wet, they won't blend very well. So I put them in the food processor and I ground them down just a little bit because before we add the other ingredients, we want these to be nicely ground. So they're still a little chunky, so I'm just going to grind it just for a few more seconds, so it's going to be loud for a minute. Okay, so we want to process them down. And now what I'm going to add, of course, as sweetener and the binder, is some jeweled dates. So these are the dates right here. Now they have a seed in them, so you have to take the seed out, of course, and then throw them in. I'm going to start by adding about 5 of these. You can cut them up if they're a little harder. Depends on how your food processor works, right? So I'm going to add 4 or 5 of these to start. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I also have a bit of, this is my vanilla. It's dry vanilla. You can get this at a health food store. Or you can use a pure vanilla extract if you want, although that is processed. We're just going to blend this a bit, and we want it to become really sticky and stick together. So I can see now that it's still pretty, I'll show you, it's still pretty flaky. So that means that basically there's not enough dates in them. So we want more dates to act as like the glue, like I said before, to help this mixture hold together. So we're going to roll them into little truffles, little round truffles. So I put in 3 more dates there. And then we'll just blend it again. Okay, now I can tell by this mixture that that worked. It's a lot better. And as you can see, it's all sticking together now. So that's what you want to check. So you want to check for the mixture binding together. If you want, you can actually also add coconut in this, which is really good. I'm not going to right now though. But I'm going to add our chocolate to make some chocolate truffles. So this is of course raw cacao. And I'm going to start by adding about 3 heaping tablespoons. Of course, it depends on how much you want to add, how chocolatey you like it. So it's not exact science, just like the dates. We're never sure how sticky dates are going to be or how dry or how wet the nuts are going to be. So we start with a little bit because you can always add more later. Okay, so I'm just looking for the dark chocolate. And now I'm going to taste it. You always got to taste as you're doing it and see if it is up to your standards. That's pretty good. That's pretty chocolatey. I'm going to add just a little more. That's good. Okay, now I'm going to blend it a little bit, just to add that little bit. Okay, now, since the time is running up, I will just going to show you one little truffle. So really I would pour this into a bowl before I started rolling my truffles. So I'm just going to pick up a mixture right here and I roll just one for you. I have some flaked coconut, some ground coconut in there. I like to roll these little truffles in coconut. Depends on the size you like. You can make them big too. So here's one right there. It's a good size. That's the size I like. And then I'm just rolling it in some ground coconut here, so it says raw coconut. There we go. So it's like a little truffle, and there we go. That's a truffle. Put these in the freezer, and they're going to harden up, and then you can take them with you. It's a good idea to keep them cold though. As soon as they warm up, they do get a bit softer. If you want them to last longer, you can put some melted raw cacao butter in this mixture, and they will last longer for you without being frozen. So here's the truffle, and I'll have the recipe on Raw Foods Made Simple. Thank you.